Once upon a time, there was a student who once asked his master, 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 how do I be happy? How do I have success or freedom or everything I've ever wanted in my life? And the master said to him, he said, my son, if you truly seek happiness, if you truly seek freedom or whatever it is that you seek, you have to find fulfillment and meaning in what you do. And the only way you can ever find fulfillment and meaning in what you do is you have to choose to be you instead of what other people think you are. And the master said to his student, how many times have you chosen to be you, your authentic, true self? When you look at yourself in the mirror, how many times have you seen your true self? And he said to his student, he said, when you're out with people, or when you're choosing to pursue your dream, he said, do you seek to be the truest expression of your authentic self? Or do you choose to put on a mask and be what everyone else expects you to be instead of being who you are? He said, only when you can learn to take off the mask and be you, your authentic true self, will you find happiness or freedom or whatever it is that you're seeking. Isn't that interesting? When you decide to take off the mask and be you instead of being what other people expect you to be. How often in society, in this world, in your own life, do you attempt to be what someone else expects you to be instead of being yourself? And that's what I intend to talk about today. Everything I do, all my videos, my speaking, I've tailored it around one area. And you may know I was doing 20 principles, so one principle a day for transforming your life. Well, I've done a bit of soul searching, you could say. I've done a bit of refining my business. And I've decided that it isn't the principles of transforming your life that's important. I've decided that you need to know how to evolve your mindset, to master your life, instead of life mastering you. And that's everything I do. My speaking, my videos is all tailored around that. How to evolve your mindset to master your life instead of life mastering you. And what I've learned is the very first principle. So this is principle 1 that I intend to talk about today. And the first principle in evolving your mindset to master your life instead of life mastering you is that you've got to make the choice to be you. You've got to make the choice to be the truest expression of yourself. Now, we live in a world where, I hate to say it, fakes are plenty. There's a lot of fake people out there. However, authentic, true self people are few and far between. Now, am I having a shot at people? No. Am I saying I'm any better than people? No. Am I saying I'm authentic and transparent in what I talk about and what you see is what you get? Yes. And that's what I've learned, my friends. The very first principle, you've got to choose to be your authentic, true self, because that is the greatest expression of yourself. Choosing to be you. Choosing to be your authentic self. And when you make that choice, to be you, you connect with that gift inside of you. You connect with that power inside of you. And you start living life authentically. You start living life with a purpose. Now, I could tell you all the mindset stuff. I could teach you everything under the sun. However, everything I speak about, everything I teach you will amount for nothing if you don't make that first choice. And the first choice you've got to make is choose to be your authentic, true self. Choose to be the greatest expression of yourself. I see so many people, my friends, follow the crowd or go with conformity or conform to what everybody else is doing, follow society, be what everybody else is being. Everybody wants to be a sheep. However, no one wants to be a wolf. No one wants to be a leader. You can follow the crowd all you want, my friends. And I just want to make this clear to you. If you're not ready to choose to be your authentic self, if you're not ready to make that choice, and you say, you know what, Chris, I'm really happy following the crowd. I'm happy being a sheep. Then you know what? That's cool with me. I totally respect that. And you may not be ready right now in this moment to make the change. And I respect that. And maybe you might need a bit of time. You might need to find yourself maybe before you're ready to make the change. And that's cool with me too. So, if you are ready to evolve your mindset, if you are ready to step up as a leader and share your light to the world, because this is what I believe with a passion, guys, and I believe this with my whole heart. I believe every single person that's been put on this earth hasn't been put on this earth by accident. They haven't been put on this earth to make up the numbers or follow the crowd. I believe they've been put on this earth because they possess a special gift within them that only they can do. And until you connect with this gift, you'll never know your true light. So, yeah, I believe that people are not just here for the sake of it. Each and every single person has been put on this earth because you are so special. You have something so much to offer the world. So, if you want to evolve your mindset, if you want to be happy or have freedom, be successful, then the first principle, choose to be your authentic self. Never base your authentic self on other people's opinions or what other people expect you to be, and especially never make your decision based on never make your decision based on other people's reality. Ask yourself, what is the truest expression of myself? And when you do that, and when you find out what is the truest expression of yourself, you will connect with your purpose. You will connect with meaning. You will connect with who you are. And this is a really cool bit, guys. This is a really cool bit, my friends. When you connect with the authentic, truest expression of yourself, you connect with your gift. You connect with that awesome, awesome power that resides within you. So, choose to be your authentic, true self. And if you say, Chris, yeah, what's that going to do for me? How is that going to change my life, Chris? Let me tell you this. I only speak about what I live. Whatever I preach, I am living in myself. So when I tell you the first step is to choose to be your authentic, true self, I'll share this with you, my friends. For a long time, I wasn't my authentic, true self. For a long time, I was working in IT, and I'll be honest with you, my friends, I hated it. It wasn't my true, authentic self, and I did IT because of someone else's reality. I did IT because that's what everyone else was doing, and I was following the crowd. It was only when I connected with my true, authentic self, and I asked myself, what is my greatest expression of my true self? And I realized, Chris, you always love speaking. You love talking to people. You love stories. You love listening to people. You love connecting with people. And then I realized my greatest expression of my true self is my speaking. And that's when I realized I wasn't put on this earth to do damn IT. I was put on this earth to use my speaking to help inspire people, motivate people, help evolve people's mindsets so they can master their life instead of life mastering them. And I only made that connection, my friends, when I made the choice to be my authentic, true self. So I'm going to ask you now, isn't it time to be your authentic, true self instead of living life according to other people's expectations of you? What choice is it going to be? Thank you so much. Namaste.